it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts, and I'm here today to show you some things that I've made with the Papercraft Society box that I unboxed the other day. But also I'd like to do a couple of VRs. So I'm going to do my VRs first. So the first one is a new channel to me. So this is Gemma's channel, and it's a crafty little gem, and she's doing a giveaway in the month of February, and she's asking for people to do an ATC for her and send it to her. So I will link Gemma's video and she tells you everything that you need to know about that. But it's for her subscribers. So if you, like me, hadn't heard of her, hop on over and give her channel a watch. She makes some really lovely things. And I've got lots of videos that I need to catch up on to see her makes. So that channel is Crafty Little Gem. And then the other VR that I've got to do is for the lovely Dawn Sutton, and she is doing a giveaway with some really beautiful prizes, and she's asking that we do a VR or share her channel on social media in some way, and that if we would like to, we can send her something that we've made, anything. I think it's our choice. So again, I'll link Dawn's video below, but she makes loads of videos and really lovely things. She's on the GMC design team with me, and she's a really talented lady, and I don't think she's been crafting that long. I think kind of the last year or so, but you would never know that from what she makes. She's very talented. So that's a couple of VRs I needed to tell you about. And now I think it was maybe Monday or Tuesday I shared a video where I was unboxing this Papercraft Society box by Olga, and I've been having a bit of a play with it. So I've still got loads that I haven't used yet, but I've got a terrible habit of, when I get some nice, particularly things like papers and cards, I don't want to use them up. Stamps and dies, you never finish them, do you? So that's fine, I can use those. But some pretty papers, like this one here is my favourite in the collection, and I've not managed to cut into it yet. But I will, I'm going to try and make myself, because what use is it sat in the box? Anyway, so the first card that I made, I was inspired by, you got this little card in here with some card sketches. So I made this one, this Home Sweet Home card. This did kind of cure me a little bit of my cutting into papers that I like, because, so this is the sheet I haven't touched. You've got this beautiful paper that looks a bit like the sort of China pattern, and I wanted to cut a circle, and I wanted to have the kind of circle design. So look what I did. That was quite scary for me. I cut a big hole right out the middle of it. But there's still loads I could do with it and use it for different things. Maybe I could even do a shaker or something with that. Anyway, so that's what I did with that, and this is this. So we got, this is just using things that were in the kit. Yeah, I just used my own card base. So there's the sparkly thread, and I used one of the stamps to add a bit of interest down the sort of lilac-y grey paper. So that's the first one. Then I was inspired by one of the makes in the little magazine that came, so I made one with the dresser. Oh, I used some of this paper in here. So I inked round a little bit, and I popped up the drawer and the side panels, and then I added in some of the crockery, and I added the sentiment that says there's always time for tea and cake. I'm a firm believer in that. Oh, and the background is embossed with the embossing folder. So I did that one. And then this was also kind of inspired by one in the magazine. So it looks like a shelf. So what I did was that same stamp, I stamped it onto the dark blue card and I embossed it with this Wow bonding powder, which is really, I just bought it, well, I got it through the post this week. And then when it's hot, it's very sticky. So I put on some of my Wow foil. You see, this is what I used so that it's foiled. So I do actually have a machine that I could foil on, but I've never quite got to grips with it. And I can't even remember what it's called. It does die cutting and embossing, and it also has the facility to do hot foiling. But, you know, I don't use it every day, and I'd have to get that machine out and figure out how to do it. This is so simple, this little tub of bonding powder, which was only a few pounds. And I've been using it with the Wow embossing ink pad. My desk's a bit of a mess. But also I've got the Wow embossing pen. That was a bad shot there. Oh dear. The Wow embossing pen. So you could even just emboss your own writing if you've got nice writing, or you could go over the outline of something. Anyway, I'm waffling. So I did that there, and then I've added the plant and the little books and the plate and some of the cups, which I've just popped up to try and give it a little bit of dimension. And again, I've done Home Sweet Home. So that was the third one. And then this one is another one inspired by the sketches. So it's this one here. And for this one, there is a stamp in the stamp set, which is the kind of flourish, this flourish. So what I did for that was I stamped it on repeat in the darker of the ink pads, and then that's what I used for this back panel here. And then I did it in the paler blue, and then this one I just used a different little leafy flourish that's in the stamp set with the sentiment, and I've added some gems, or pearls rather than gems, and they were also in the set. So that is the cards that I've made so far. I have to say, there's some really teeny weeny little pieces. Like I've been kind of playing with the stamps and the coordinating dies, because sometimes I'm not very good at doing those. But can you see these little, no, they're like tiny little biscuits. There's the little pink wafer. Probably can't see them, probably not focused. A wee jammy dodger. I think this one's a custard cream. So I was thinking maybe I could do some of these teeny tiny little elements would be really good on some sort of tea time embellishment. So maybe I will get some of those made as well. So that is what I've made so far from that. I've got a new card up on my blog today, and I made my first ever reel on Instagram. It's a bit of a, I don't know if it's how you're supposed to do it. I didn't really know what I was doing. Anyway, this is the card that I made. Whoops. And it's it's a stamp set. Is it Picket Fence? Here it is. Picket Fence Studios, which have got all these like snarky sentiments. So this one says, some people need a glue stick instead of lip gloss. And this is for our Daring Card Makers Challenge, and this week's theme, which starts today, is Kiss Kiss So I've kind of gone for a bit of a cheeky version of that. And this, this is the hot foiling again. It's a kind of blush pink. And that was a lip stamp and the Wow bonding powder. And then I put these lipsticks on. So there's a sort of speedy up, bit of a disjointed Reels video of me making that card on my Instagram, which I'll link in the description. And it's also on my blog, which I'll link in the description as well. So if any of you are looking for something to inspire you for some card making and you would like to join in with our challenge, we run every week. Every Friday there's a new prompt and they're really fun. So I'll link the Daring Card Makers Challenge below and you can check that out. I think you can enter it if you have Instagram, or you can share it from a Facebook post or a blog. I think that's it. I'll check, but yeah, it's a good fun way of sharing some card making ideas and inspiration. So I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will be back next week. I've got a pocket letter video to go up on Monday, I think. So if you're interested in that, you will see that then. I don't think there's very much happening this weekend, although I have ordered a wee afternoon tea box from our local sort of community hub place in the village. They've started doing afternoon tea boxes, so I've ordered one for my husband and I, and the pictures of it look lovely. So I think I'll need to see if I can find the cake stand. I know where the teapot is, but I'm not sure where the cake stand is, and maybe we can have a little afternoon tea at home on Saturday afternoon when he gets back from playing golf. So yeah, so that should be fun, and the rest will be the usual lockdown, just keeping on. So I hope that you are all well, and that you have had a good week and that you have a lovely weekend. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like and a comment. It makes my day. Take care. Bye.